Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. What we consider to be a mere rumor and which was talked down on by Larry Olayinka, who is a spokesperson to Wike as the FCT minister, has turned out to be true. A few days ago, we heard the governor of Bayelsa State, Governor Diri, who is outrightly against the emergency rule in Rivers State. He raised a concern security alleged that there was an intention of organizing a mega rally in Bayelsa State, and that rally was to show support for FCT minister and also for Wike Tinubu, which he was not happy about it because already the people of Rivers State, the people of Bayelsa State, because of what had transpired between Wike and the Ijos, are totally against Wike's visit in the state. He raised so much alarm about it. A lot of people talked it down that he was scared of his poor performance and blah blah blah. But right now it has turned out to be true. A few days ago we heard about, or a few hours ago we heard about a clash in Bayelsa State between the supporters of Wike and Governor Diri. But right now the zonal secretary of PDP has spoken up concerning the intended visit of Wike to Bayelsa State, and I'm telling you, it's not going down well with most people because there's a lot of fear of possible emergency rule also in Bayelsa State, because I know that the Diri would not be comfortable with this kind of arrangement. So who knows what will happen, which may possibly call for another state of emergency. Don't forget that this administration has been going against the provision of the Constitution, especially what we saw in Rivers State. But interestingly, Tona, who is known to be the zonal secretary of the People Democratic Party in South, and the convener of that Bayelsa mega rally, has decided to speak up concerning it. And according to the news, Josh Tona, the zonal secretary of the People Democratic Party in South and convener of Bayelsa mega rally for Tinubu and Wike, has explained why Bayelsa is the ideal place to celebrate President Wike Tinubu and his minister Nyesom Wike. Tona said the planned rally by the new associated group is not an endorsement of President Tinubu's second term. He says that the new associated group is reportedly a PDP faction loyal to the former governor. Speaking on Arise Television, the morning show, on Tuesday, April 1st, 2025, the PDP member said in addition to the rally, the group planned to thank and celebrate Wike and President Tinubu for appointing some notable sons and daughters of Bayelsa State into his administration. In his word, he said, "Why are we doing the rally in Bayelsa State? The new associate is a grassroots organization. We want to inaugurate the Bayelsa State chapter, and in doing so, we also want to do a rally to thank Mr. President for his choices of appointment of some notable sons and daughters of Bayelsa State, which in our estimation are performing and doing very well." Recall that Governor Diri of Bayelsa State recently warned against the group's plan to organize a rally or host Wike in the state. Given the recent political crisis in neighboring Rivers State, the governor said that the planned rally is a ploy by PDP renegades to disrupt the peace in his state. According to him, he said, "As you are aware, we have threats from our sister state. The political crisis there is threatening us, and we will not allow what is happening there to come into Bayelsa State. Any attempt to import Rivers State political crisis into Bayelsa will be resisted. I urge security commanders in the state to be on the alert. Parents and traditional rulers should discourage their wards and children from being used by unscrupulous agents or elements to cause trouble in the state." That was the position of Diri. But despite governor's warning, that's Governor Diri's warning, Tona said that the rally would take place in the state, but not on any Bayelsa State government property. That was his position. My colleague in there is in the house, and we want to talk about all this. This is getting interesting. April 1st, a lot of things are just coming up, and I'm wondering, why should this be happening in a state that is so close to Rivers State? We are talking about emergency rule in Rivers State, and Diri had spoken up against it. Not just Diri alone, even one of the senators representing Bayelsa in the National House of Assembly, talking about the person of the former Governor Dixon, Sirike Dixon. He spoke also against it. Now they are trying to celebrate Wike there. They are trying to celebrate, and everybody knows that the crisis in Rivers State revolves around Wike. And because of that prolonged crisis, they are now on emergency rule. Now you are trying the Tona guy, whoever he is, because based on the information we had, he was suspended. Now he's going to organize a mega rally for Wike and also for Wike Tinubu. What do you think they are trying to drag into the state? Is it another emergency rule? Because if the supporters of Diri, who are trying to be so alert about whatever this guy is trying to bring in, if they begin to clash with each other, that of River State did not even happen. They had to pronounce emergency rule in River State. Do you think that this may be some kind of plan, or maybe the guy is trying to awaken the consciousness of the people about Bayelsa State so that he can also face that same backlash?
Let's tell ourselves the truth. Bayelsa State, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, and Delta, these states have very high chunk of money when it comes to the issue of oil. Yes, Edo is there, and if you can take one hand, Rivers, just use one leg and just join Bayelsa to it. And don't forget that Wike have said he's going to put fire to any states who dares, to come in between his states. And he has finished up with Rivers. I'm surprised now, 2 weeks running, Wike have not put his leg in Rivers State. The same Wike that comes every weekend. Friday, he has landed in Rivers. Monday, he has gone back, or sometimes Sunday evening. All of a sudden, Wike is now interested in Bayelsa and FCT. Come on. Now
you want to that is just his supporters.
Look, let's tell ourselves the truth in all of this. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Wike is not even in anything, but he's in everything. Is Wike in the River State Assembly? He's not, but yet Wike is there. Is Wike the governor of River State? He's not, but yet he's been mentioned. Wike live for Bara, but he's not the governor of River State. Is Wike the president of Nigeria? No, but he's also behind the Aso Rock matter. If you want to look at it, Wike is not there, but he's there. The truth of the matter is that guy that's shouting Wike, but is Wike your uncle? Is Wike uncle of Bayelsa State that he will do homecoming in Bayelsa? Why don't you go your homecoming in Rivers? You have been doing it, and everywhere you go, issues follow. Why do you want to all of a sudden in Bayelsa? What is that? Why are we celebrating Tinubu in Bayelsa? Is Bayelsa now an APC state? Okay, yes, the what we call freedom of movement, but the sitting governor says due to security issues, we do not want any. But yes, we see it's okay. If you don't want it in a state property, we'll do it in a private property. Come on, the governor is the chief security officer.
Mega rally. They walk on the road.
So they will now do it on the road.
A personal road created by.
Do you understand? It's as if they are defying and they are insult. They want to try the power of Diri. And the funny part is now it's not going to be a case of federal might with the states. Now Wike is saying that it's not. Larry is saying that Wike is not going to come. Give it before you know that Wike will come. See, the truth is, I don't think it's nice trying to be using federal might in every state. They're sending a signal to all PDP states that when we are through with South, we will go to every other part. There's something I have learned. Those days when I was in the university, they will tell you injustice to one is injustice to all. They'll tell you a luta continua. Victoria Sata. But if you keep quiet in injustice of one, wait for it to come, and when you will come, there will be nobody to come to your rescue. But if together with one voice, I'm so surprised that up to now governors are keeping quiet. Whether it is APC or PDP, they're all keeping quiet over this Fubara matter.
Are you not shocked that PDP, who were threatening fire and brimstone, when they talked about they're going to that PDP Governors Forum, they promised that they have already put everything in place to make sure that their suit gets across to the president, that they are suing the president over the emergency rule. Up till now, presidency, they have not seen even one leaf or one paper, about it. So I think, wonder, are these guys some bunch of jokers? Or maybe what these guys said, because the former governor of Rivers State said that the move by the president to kickstart emergency rule in Rivers State was a way of threatening the other. Maybe they are also subjected to it.
Let's see how it plays out.
All right, that's what we like.